Hello everyone, today we have new video review, and as you can see, this time we are going to talk about accessory set from Infinity Models. This set should be handy with a 1/32 scale SB2C-4 Helldiver, and it will help you replicate folded wings on your model. So this is a, I would say, accessory set for a big aircraft. We will review the actual model, I will show it in a second. This one in the next video review, so stay tuned. But now we are going to talk about this accessory set, which will give you a cool feature on your model. So you can notice that box size is not that huge. We have 3D image of the items inside this nice box, and it should be easy to open, so just give me a second to open it. Here is what we have inside, so there is plenty of space. We have several resin parts here. Actually, this should be a 3D print from what I can see, or maybe resin. Just give me a second to take them out. It looks like a 3D printing to me, correct me if I'm wrong, but they're really tender parts. So for example, here we have two pairs of these parts, so let's zoom in as much as we can. Maybe I'll take it on my hand, and here you can take a closer look. So they're really awesome if you see what is actually pre-molded or pre-casted here. Of course, all this stuff will be a bit tricky to paint, but what we get here, it's really impressive, and in 1/32 scale, once you use such feature, it will be a noticeable upgrade. It won't be, let's say, lost on your model. But that's not all, because we also have some additional features. Here they are. They're provided on the separate base, as you can see, so you have to carefully cut them off and of course clean this extra flash in the openings. But other than that, I do not see any possible issues here. So we can move on to the assembly manual so that we can understand how this set will be actually used on the aircraft. So assembly manual comes in form of this nice brochure. I will close the camera so that it won't be that bright. On the first page we have a short list of the accessory set. We also have the parts map here, so you can see that each side will be assembled out of these parts. And let's open it. So of course, first step will be to cut wings and cut original plastic parts. Then you will have to insert special tabs which will be actually hiding all these cutouts, so be ready to do this. And of course you will have to sand the wing halves so that you can fit this part inside, and it might be a bit tricky, so it's better not to hurry with them, because otherwise you might end up with broken parts, and then you have to think how to fix them, and etc, etc. And next, on the step 5, you can see that you are inserting a lot of small parts inside this wing root, so it will be also a bit tricky. And of course you have to use CA glue, because otherwise they won't be fixing in place. And here we continue with attaching another let's say wing root wall into the opposite side, and then we install this rod, which will be copied with a plastic rod from your sources. It is not provided in the kit. As you can see, it's a 0.4 millimeters thick, and here you can see the finished assembly. So that's the correct view of the finished assembly. And of course you have a small scheme which will show you the idea on how to implement the right angle on your aircraft. But of course it's better to find some reference photos. Maybe you will see some weathering ideas on them, maybe something else. So definitely use some photos of the real aircraft. As for today's set, it should be already available. You can get it on HPH website. Of course, I will be happy to hear your opinion about such a list. Do not forget to write it here in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next video review as usual. Thank you for joining me today, and bye.